All right, Mustang Week 2023. We have Corey here. Thank you so much for coming out, man.
Of course.
This is a beautiful, iconic silver 2020 GT, very tastefully modified, also known as Veer50 on Instagram. Corey, tell us, obviously, you have a beautiful Mustang here. Tell us a little bit about what got you into Mustangs, where this all came from.
Yeah, as Chris said, it's a 2020 GT. I did the Mach 1 conversion in the front with a Cervini's hood. Got a lot of Steeda suspension on the car. The car handles perfectly. As far as Mustangs go, I got into Mustangs a couple years ago. I actually had another silver one right before this, and that one came to an unfortunate end. But I wasn't done with the build, so I bought another one, and I started building this one again. I even started ordering parts for this car before I had it again. So it just kind of snowballed from there. The future of the build is pretty much done. I'm looking forward to moving on to either like a Mach 1 or a Dark Horse coming soon, but I'm gonna enjoy this car for a few more months and just have fun with it. But
So will you sell it as is, or will you part it out, or what are your plans at that point?
it depends. I want it to go to a good place. I want it to stay kind of how it is. I don't plan on taking anything off this car. I will sell it to a good home, pretty much.
Awesome. So you're looking at 24s potentially, or a Mach 1. So.
Yep.
Which would you choose, dude? Or do you know yet?
So my biggest reason for going over to either a Mach 1 or a 24 is because I want a 6-speed.
This is an automatic car.
This is an automatic car. This is a 10-speed car. I'm getting kind of bored with it. I want to move on to a manual, but I don't necessarily want an MT82, so my options there are limited. You know, you get a 350, you get a Mach 1, get a Dark Horse. So it really depends. I really like Mach 1s. Obviously, I changed over to the Mach 1 nose.
Halfway there, right?
Exactly. If the Dark Horses aren't too high in price next year when I start looking, then I might move on to that. If not, then I'll stick with a Mach 1. But
I think you'll be happy with either option.
Exactly.
And obviously, all that Steeda suspension will complement both.
Yep. And another big reason for it is I live a few hours away from Valdosta, which is the closest quarter-mile track. It's kind of a pain dragging the car 3 hours to do quarter-mile stuff, whereas Roebling Raceway, that very nice road course, is about 45 minutes from me.
That's perfect.
So if I get a Mach 1, get some Steeda suspension under there.
Stick shifts right at home at Roebling,
And I can turn it into a nice little road course car and have some fun with it, do some autocross events and stuff, and I can still come out to Valdosta and do that at South Georgia Motorsports Park. So
excellent. And what color would you be looking at? Would you get another silver one?
I'm done with silver.
Oh?
Yep. I've had 2 silver cars now, so I'm gonna look at moving on to something else. I really like the Oxford White Mach 1s. I've always been a big fan of Velocity Blue cars. So
me too.
We'll see. I really don't know. Mischievous Purple is also a really nice color.
Unique color.
And you don't see a lot of them.
No.
So it's really up in the air. Whatever catches my eye when it comes time.
Awesome. Well, Corey, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
And you can follow him, Veer50 on Instagram. Aside from that, comment below and let us know what you think he should do with this car, if he should keep it or sell it. And if he does sell it, Mach 1 or Dark Horse. Let us know in the comments. Hit that like, subscribe, the notification bell, and don't forget the most important thing, speed matters.